Hey guys! Today I'm gonna tell you how to make a squishy with one ingredient. And this is a squishy I did previously and it's completely finished. And if you cannot already tell, it's an apple. Yes, it's very hard to mold, so don't judge. But here it is, and it's pretty squishy, but it's not the type you would get that's slow rising, of course, but it's still pretty squishy, so it's really nice for a homemade thing when you're bored. So I'm just gonna give it a couple of squishes before we get on with the video. Okay, so the moment you've all been waiting. The one ingredient is air dry clay. And it's really nice and squishy when it's new. And if you keep it in a container and don't let it dry out, it's still pretty good. And here's also another one I've made before, and there's a little hole in it. So you can see that it actually squishes and the hole closes and then it comes back. So that tells you it's actually a real squishy. And I've found this air dry clay at a dollar store, so it's definitely not one of those pricey DIYs. And I found that after you're done and you're done molding it and it dries over one night, you keep it in the container it came with, it actually makes it softer for longer. And let's just take this little scrap of red I have for making the apple, make it nice and round. And today I'm gonna try to make a strawberry, but let's see what I can do. So now just pinch it and move it around so it can have sort of like a prism. And then you want a little flat top so you can add the little green leaves on the top, like any normal strawberry would have. It's sort of okay looking. So now that you've got that, grab a little bit of green, and you don't have to do this obviously because it depends on what kind you buy, what colors come with it. So it's always fun to experiment and do your own thing. So that's why I think this is really fun, because you can just make anything with your imagination. Okay, so I got this little piece of green. I'm gonna try to flatten it out a little bit. So just flatten it out a little bit, and then around the corners try to push it up. So I guess it would be like the little part in the strawberry where the middle is on the strawberry, but the sides are going up. But now that I stick this piece on, it definitely looks more like a carrot. So I'll try to give it some finishing touches. Ta-da! Looks like it has a green plate on its head. Okay. Well, I guess we can just grab a toothpick. And if it's a strawberry, you just make those little seed marks. I don't actually have white or black or anything, so it could be like that to have a little have a little strawberry. Or if it was a carrot, which it definitely looks more like. Okay, do a little more dots. And dropped. Okay, so if it was a carrot, you can do those lines like in cartoons where there's 3 lines on the carrot. That was always super cute. But just let this dry overnight,
Hey guys,
and we'll see you then.
Day, and this is how it looks like. And it's squishy now, but not so squishy that it's actually moldable. And give it to a leaf part we did last time.
So I think this experiment was a success because now if you buy it at the store, there's still a lot left, so you can make it whenever you want, and the container it keeps it in is really good because it's been like a few months, and this I haven't used, and I just keep it in here and it's still really squishy. And when you're done with your squishy, I think it's best to put it in here so it won't dry all the way and become like super duper hard. If you keep it in here, it'll still be squishy, like this one I showed you yesterday. I think it's the best one because it's like really squishy. But anyway, just remember to keep it in here so it doesn't dry out and become rock hard. And thanks for watching.